So just to start off with, I'm using the Laura Mercier Ice Basics, and this one is in tawny. So it's just to prime the eyelid ready for our products to go on top. And I'm just using my ring finger just to blend that out and smooth that out all over the lid so that we have a really nice fresh canvas. So next I'm moving on to my transition colour, which is my favourite Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear. So I'm just going to start off by putting kohl pencil into the waterline, and I'm going to also tightline with the same pencil. So this one is V-Line by MAC. It's just a really nice creamy pencil. It's really nice and jet black. And all I'm going to do now is sort of jut the eyelid, the top eyelid out, and I'm just going to run the kohl pencil along the upper lash line. So for this step I am using a gel eyeliner. This is the one by Laura Mercier. It's the Noir Gel Eyeliner, and I'm just using that on a synthetic brush just to put down a little bit of darkness down onto the lid so that we've got a really nice dark base, and we'll be able to lay some sort of darker shadows on top and play with a little bit more sort of colour as such. So I've done that, and I've used a 217 to blend it all out. So as you can see here, I've just taken that 217 and I'm just using that to really kind of soften those edges and merge it with the Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear. So at least that way there's a sort of gradient of colour where you get the darkest sort of colour at the bottom, and then we're moving up towards that kind of really chocolatey sort of almost reddish brown in through the crease. So I've taken a mixture of a black and a blue eyeshadow. It's from the Traveller palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the Noir eyeshadow and the dark blue eyeshadow called Azure, and I've just taken that and I've just placed that on top of the lid. I'm placing more of the blue almost towards the sort of inner corner as such, to create a little bit more of that kind of spotlight effect. Here what I've done is taken the Makeup Geek eyeshadow. This one is a foil eyeshadow. It's called Dragonfly. It's a beautiful turquoise shimmery colour, which is really perfect for any of these kind of brighter looks, because it has almost like a little bit of gold through it. So I'm just using a 217 just to kind of blend that, and then I'm using my ring finger again just to really apply it and keep it quite sort of central on the lid so we don't lose any of that kind of vibrancy. So for this step what I did was take MAC Cosmetics Reflex Teal, and this is on a MAC 239 brush, and I've just mixed it in a little bit with the Ardea glitter adhesive, and I'm just patting that literally just onto the centre of the eyelid, and then I will take a little bit down onto the lower lash line to kind of replicate what I've done on the top, so just literally into the centre of the lower lash line. Okay, and here what I've done is I'm just taking a little bit of the Cocoa Bear and I'm popping that onto the lower lash line. The lashes that I used were the Farah lashes by Huda Beauty, and these are such beautiful lashes. You don't need any eyeliner with them, they're so lovely and thick. And then what I did was I took a little bit of mascara and I just popped that onto the bottom lashes and a little bit onto the top lashes just to kind of merge them all together. So as you can see here, I've started doing my base. I decided to go for something a little bit lighter this time, and I've used MAC's Face and Body. This one is in C5. It is quite a light sort of foundation. It's very sheer coverage. You can build it up if you want to, but it obviously depends on the effect that you're going for. Now I just wanted to keep the base fairly sort of fresh looking, but I wanted to make sure that the under eye was really flawless. So I've used a lighter base and then I follow in with a slightly heavier concealer. So I'm just going to take MAC's Studio Full Coverage Foundation. This one is NW35. Just using that on a Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage brush, and I'm just popping that underneath the eye. So like I said, I wanted something really flawless for underneath the eye, but I didn't really want to kind of overload the skin too much. So I'm just applying that with that brush, and then I use my Beauty Blender to really blend it out. And once I'd actually done that, I took the MAC 224 brush just to merge the eyeshadow almost into the concealer so that it wasn't such a harsh line. Just taking MAC's foundation stick. This is a discontinued product, but any kind of dark colour will do. Just pop that into the hollows of the cheekbones and then just around the forehead and just onto my temples slightly. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Carob contour powder, and I'm just popping that along the sides of my nose just to give the illusion of a sort of more slimmer nose. And I'm just using a 217, and then I'm just using my own fingers just to blend, well, who else's fingers am I going to be using here, but yeah, just my fingers to blend out the edges and keep it quite sort of soft looking. I always extend my contour, especially when I'm doing it on the nose. I always extend it up into the brow bone because I think it just helps it look a little bit more natural. Because if you look at people with sort of, I suppose, straighter or slimmer nose lines, it almost extends up into the brow bone. I suppose it's part of the face shape. And now what I've taken is just that Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powder, and I've taken that on a sort of pointed dome brush, and I'm applying that over where I put the cream contour, and that's to set the cream contour. Okay, and I'm just going to clean up now because it's quite dark, so I just wanted to make sure that it was still quite sort of seamless and blended out just a little bit more. So I've just taken my Beauty Blender just to run over those edges and clean up slightly. And so for my highlighter, I use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This one is the pressed powder in Champagne Pop. This one is the one that Jaclyn Hill launched. And I'm just taking that on a sort of concealer brush really, just to sort of be quite precise about where I'm applying it. Now I'm just applying a little bit of MAC Cosmetics Pink Swoon blush, and that's just to the kind of apples of my cheeks, and I'm taking it slightly back into the same sort of direction of the contour. And now I'm just setting a little bit of with a little bit of powder. So this was just because I set most of the areas of my face obviously with the cream contour and the powder contour, and this is just kind of on those areas where there isn't really anything going on, so I thought I'd just set it with a little bit of powder. And so for my lips, I have used my favourite liquid lipstick. This one is the Gerard Cosmetics. It's the one called Serenity, and I'm just using that all over my lips. And then I'm just using my fingers just to blend it in so that there's no kind of harsh lines and it looks quite sort of almost natural. And then I took NYX Buenos Aires and I just put that on top, and that was just to give a little bit more dimension to the lip. And once again, I'm just using my fingers to blend that out. I find it just gives me the better kind of look really, because my vermilion border isn't as defined or as pouty, so sometimes lighter colours can sometimes get a bit lost on me. So here you can see the lip combo number 1. So this is the sort of paler lip, and I really like it. Looking back, I think I actually prefer this one now to the deeper lip. I suppose if I was going out, I'd probably wear this one. And I'm going to do the darker lip, so I'm just using MAC's Vino Lip Pencil, just using that to outline my lips before I fill them in. And I'm really sorry that I decided to go out of focus here, but I got really carried away with lining my lips. So I've just used OCC's lip tar. This one is in Black Dahlia, and I've just used the brush that came in the pack. It's just like a metallic lip tar, which is it has kind of those pearlized reflex through it, but it's just a nice sort of deep metallic colour.
Hey guys, this is the finished look. I like it with the deep lips. I think it looks really cool. What do you think? Let me know. There's a comment box below. Type something in there, let me know what you think. I have done, obviously, you can see the other lip, and if you prefer wearing a more paler lip, then that's absolutely fine. You don't even have to wear a lip colour. You can just wear lip gloss or lip balm. It's entirely up to you. I linked him Instagram in the description box below, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Press on the like button. Like now. Do it now. If you want to see more videos, click on the subscribe button. You will find other videos that I've done, and there's a whole range of videos on there. If you want to see anything, let me know. If there's something you want me to create, please let me know, and I will try and create it for you. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.